Hey everyone, and what's up? We're here back with episode 3 of our Pokemon Blue Randomized. I have updated the side panels of our Pokemon, so it now includes our Victory Bell, and our Victory Bell is doing some work. Now, Victory Bell may look a little bit smaller than the other ones, so that's only because the Victory Bell GIF that I got, or GIF, is a little bit wide. And it's not as small as the Dragonair or Jolteon, so it is a bit off. But again, so the left side right now are Pokemon that are on our team. The right side are Pokemon that I think are cool and could be useful for a team. So if we run into them, I'm going to try to catch them. Anyway, let's continue. I think left off. So everyone's roughly injured. Dragonair is poisoned. So since Dragonair is poisoned, I'm going to head back to the Pokemon Center. Otherwise, Dragonair is going to pass out on us, and that's not going to be a good time. In the last episode, we ran into a couple of trainers that have legendary birds. So, as with this randomized playthrough, there are going to be, enemies that we come across that are completely overpowered for what they should be. They really should just be carrying like a couple Caterpies or Weedles. Like simple, very, very simple things like that, but they're ending up carrying a ton of like legendaries or pseudo legendaries, and it's going to come out to be that maybe one of these or a couple of these enemies that we're going up against are going to be carrying like a Mew or Mewtwo, and that's going to be a fun time when we go up against a Mew or Mewtwo that another trainer owns, and then we're going to go catch it ourselves. But I don't know. It could be fun. Jigglypuff. Okay, Jigglypuff is a normal type Pokemon. I'm just going to try attack it. Try attack is a great move. As in our last episode, we caught Victory Bell. Victory Bell is a great addition to our team. He has very average stats, meaning like most of the stats are really close to one another. Attack and special are roughly like exactly spot on. They're probably like plus or minus 1 in tolerance. And then speed and defense are 10 off of attack, typically. So we'll see it since it just leveled up to level 14. Attack and special are 1 off, and speed and defense are 1 off, and those are 10 off of attack. So it's a pretty good setup that I have going here. Kabutops. Kabutops is weak to lightning, so I'm going to switch off to Dragonair. And Dragonair can easily just Thunderbolt Kabutops for the win. Kabutops knows Thunderbolt. Okay, I actually thought it'd be very effective against Dragonair because I thought Dragonair was part flying, but I guess I was wrong. But since Kabutops is water type, Thunderbolt works great against him. Lightning moves work great against Kabutops. And I actually still think Kabutops, like I know in this, not very effective and super effective terminology, the sentence that pops up is actually incorrect in some situations since the game only looks at the first type of the Pokemon, not the second type as well. So it could actually be off a bit. But I do believe Kabutops is just a water type Pokemon. I think he may be water ground type. So I'm going to fight this trainer and see what he has. But basically, this episode is going to include the trainers of Route 3. Oh, he has Marowak? Oh, man. I think Marowak is a normal fighting type. Again, I'm just going to use Tri-Attack, since Tri-Attack is amazing. Okay, not bad, not bad. Oh, Drill Peck. He does damage to us. Man, if it wasn't a critical hit, I wouldn't be as worried. But since that was a critical hit, I'm a bit worried that Flyweed might not make it through this trainer fight and the next trainer fight. Oh, especially since this trainer fight has 4 Pokemon. He's going to break out a Jinx. I think Jinx is just Psychic Attack, so I could use Psychic against Psychic. So, not bad. I'm going to use my Confusion against Jinx. It's not very effective. You used Whirlwind. I'm unaffected by that. Can I use Tri-Attack against you? I can. So not bad, not bad. Hopefully this deals some more damage to you compared to the Confusion. Kills you off. Great, great. We're now level 15. Like I said in the last episode, I'm going to roughly train my Pokemon to around level 19 before I go on to the second gym leader, Misty. But it's something I want to get to. I may not enforce it. I may have some Pokemon that are a little bit higher. I may have some Pokemon a little bit lower. And like I have been saying in this, everything is randomized. All encounters are randomized. All moves are randomized on the Pokemon that we go up against and the Pokemon that we catch. And if a Pokemon can learn another move, I'm not going to allow them to learn another move. Even though the moves that they learn are all randomized as well, I'm not going to allow them to learn another move. So the moves that they have when I catch them will be the moves that they have at the end of the game. Also, once I'm done with the game, I'm going to bring these Pokemon into Pokemon Stadium and try to beat Pokemon Stadium with these same exact Pokemon. I may need to power level them to level 100, or I may need to go catch new Pokemon and keep them at a certain level, because there are certain level caps in Pokemon Stadium. So he's going to bring out Magmar. I'm changing definitely to Lightning. Magmar is a pure Fire-type Pokemon. I'm going to switch to Lightning since Lightning has Ice moves and Water moves. So I'm going to try to use Hydro Pump. It hit. Sometimes it doesn't hit because it's 70% accurate. But since it hit, should be an auto kill, which is exactly what it was. About to use Coughing. I'm actually going to switch back to Flyweed, since Flyweed is part poison. Coughing is also part poison. I assume Coughing could potentially poison us. I don't want that to happen, so I'm switching to Flyweed so it can't happen. But since Coughing does have random movesets, I don't know what it's going to use. It also uses Tri Attack. It actually, I think, will kill me. No, it does not. But I am heavily, heavily damaged. But I'll kill it off with Tri Attack for the win, and we're all done. So we're going to attack another trainer down below us, and we're going to go back and heal. Before then, I'm just going to switch off to Dragonair. Since Dragonair is now our lowest level, even though it was our starter, I'm going to switch off just so we can now go against this dude. Hopefully Dragonair can gain some more levels. Dragonair is not the best in certain situations. The move coverage on her is not the best, and also her stats aren't really the best. However, she will evolve. She is the only one on our team that will evolve at a later date. I'm going to use Boomerang. Yeah, it's... Wow, I missed? And he got a critical hit on a slash? I'm going to try again. Even though he is level 14, is like that shouldn't make a difference on the amount of damage that he did to me. Conversion? What? Oh, you converted your type to my type. Well, I think Boomerang should still take you out. It may not be super effective anymore, but it should still take you out. And Dragonair did not gain a level. I think that's because Dragonair levels up kind of slowly, since it is a pseudo-legendary Pokemon in the game. So, since my party is pretty banged up, I'm going to go back and heal. Sorry about my cough. I am getting off a bit of a sickness. I don't know what it was, but I just didn't feel like my normal, healthy, cheery self. So, I got to cough with it. But sometimes you just got to cough. Got to cough it out. Alright, so... did that. Let's go on back to Route 3 and beat up some more trainers. Route 3 is just filled with trainers. And there are a ton of areas in the game that are just filled with trainers. And I've always wondered, like, am I only supposed to bring like one team throughout the entire game? Or am I supposed to do a lot more? I never really thought about it to see, like, oh, can I only bring like a certain amount of Pokemon through the entire game? I have also made it that if a Pokemon needs to learn HM, they can learn the HM no matter what. So that is something that I have put into the game. Crap. Really any move I do against you, since I think you are also a ground type, I don't think will work, because Thunderbolt's definitely weak against you. Normal types are weak against you, and I think ground types are also weak against you. And I missed anyway. You're gonna put me to sleep with Lovely Kiss. So I'm going to switch Pokemon. I'll switch it to Flyweed because Flyweed has a Psychic type move, and I think Psychic is really good against Onyx. Earthquake, that might take me out, actually. No. Another Earthquake, so I'll take probably another 11 damage. So I'll go down to 32 HP. 10, 11 damage. I'll use Confusion again to take out Onyx. Dragonair gained 115, Flyweed gained 115. You're about to use a Sparrow. I will switch back to Dragonair. Even though Dragonair is asleep right now, hopefully she'll wake up soon. Alright, Dragonair woke up. I'm not allowed to do anything. He gained Acid Armor and disappeared. So I'm going to use Thunderbolt on it. Since it is a flying move and it uses the special, it should take and kill Sparrow because it shouldn't take its defense into consideration. Or maybe since this is Gen 1, it probably does take the normal defense into consideration. And later gens, special is split up, so you have a special attack and special defense. As with all routes, every route has random Pokemon, and I want to see what those random Pokemon are. So I usually do about 5 to 6 battles in the random grass, 1 to level up Pokemon, and then 2 to see what the Pokemon are, and see if any of them are worth catching. So he sends out a Gyarados with Thrash. Alright, so he's thrashing for 2 turns. He's going to deal a ton of damage, because Thrash is a very powerful move. But since he is a flying water type, I deal 4 times the amount of damage, and I paralyze him, so that means I go first. Yeah, and he has a chance of not even attacking me. But since I went first, I easily killed him off. Alright, if I did not level up at that point, I was going to be concerned. So her stats are roughly all the same. You're a little bit behind what Flyweed was, but not too bad. I'm going to switch out for Lightning since we're bringing out a Grass-type Pokemon. I'll switch out for Lightning, who has a Fire-type move, so we can easily kill off this Gloom. I may be poisoned for it, but hopefully not. Super effective, so that's really good. Gained 310, and I did not level up. All right. Done like dinner. So I'm going to go in here, try to see some Pokemon for me to capture. See if there's anything worthwhile in here. A Tauros. So Tauros is actually probably pretty decent. It's a really fast Pokemon. It has a decent amount of attack, or at least above average attack, and it has probably average defense. So I'm going to use Fury Swipes on it to deal minimal damage, but deal minimal damage 2 to 5 times. I hit it twice, so not bad. I'm going to do it again. Hopefully I hit it 2 to 3 times, not anything more. Alright. So it uses agility, so it's speed rose. I'm going to try to catch it. Nope. Drill Peck. So I know 3 moves now. I'll send another Pokeball its way. See if I can catch it. Nope. I use Drill Peck again, so it's probably not really worth it. So I will Bone Meringue it to see if I can kill it off. Alright, cool. My accuracy fell. Yeah, I don't really think that Tauros has decent moves. And if I see the Tauros again in the wild, it's probably not going to have decent moves again. Or like the move sets doesn't change on it. Oh. Alright, I'm going to Thunderbolt it to see if I can paralyze it at the same time. This should not kill it. It's going to use Sharpen, so it's Attack Rose. So I'm going to Thunderbolt it again, since that should put it down into like red health area. And I critically hit it. Alright. So we're going to try again. We know Mewtwo is in this area, so we're going to try to catch a Mewtwo. And a Charizard's in this area as well? Oh my god. This Route 3 is the route to be. Charizard is a great Pokemon. I'm going to Fury Swipe to see what type of moves it has. I should hit probably 2 to 3 times. I hit twice. Good, good. It knows Dizzy Punch. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good move. That is a very, very good move. Crap. Because I'm going to kill it if I attack again. I may have to come back to this area. Let me just throw one Pokeball at it, see what happens. No, I'm not catching it. Okay. Use Egg Bomb. Not a bad move. Not a good move, but not a bad move. I'm gonna use Rage. Gust. Not. Oh man, that's not good. Charizard's moveset is not a good moveset to have. Ekans, so yeah, not even gonna try to capture Ekans. Just gonna use Thunderbolt, see if I can eliminate one shot. Probably doesn't. No, it does, okay. Not bad, not bad. What else? Another Ekans. So we know so far Ekans, Mewtwo, Charizard, and a Tauros. Gonna Thunderbolt it. Should wipe it out again. So this Route 3 is the route to be. Currently. Another Ekans. A third Ekans in a row. I'm gonna Thunderbolt one more time. I'm debating if I should like hold off to when I get Great Balls to come back here. Great Balls or Ultra Balls to come back here. There might be, later down the line another area that might contain a, Mewtwo again. But I think I might have to just hold off. I'm gonna use Thunderbolt. It just auto kills it. 149 XP. I want to try to see another Mewtwo because I want to know its moveset. Mewtwo, okay. So like I said, I'm going to Thunderbolt it, try to see if I can paralyze it. It is not paralyzed. It knows Bubble Beam. Not a bad one. Bubble Beam is better than Bubble. I'm going to try to Fury Swipe it. I missed my Fury Swipe, which is pretty sad. And it was Sharpen, and it was Bubble Beam. Oh, that would have been perfect if you stopped it too. That would have been perfect. Okay, I'm going to go back and heal. And I'm going to continue on because I don't think I'm going to be able to catch that Mewtwo without having at least a Great Ball. Which I'm probably not going to get until around 3rd gym. I don't know if I actually get it in Cerulean City, but I don't believe I get it until at least the 3rd gym. And then it's not until probably the 4th or 5th gym that I actually get Ultra Balls. So I'm going to keep Route 3 in mind because Route 3 seems to be a good route to be at. So if we want to do it again and we have better Pokeballs or better balls at that time, then yeah, we'll probably catch it. But since we're really lacking on cash, let me check my cash deposits. I have 4,000 cash. That's 20 Pokeballs, really? How many Pokeballs do I have left? I have 2 Pokeballs? Let me go buy 3 Pokeballs. Because there might be something in Mount Moon I may want to catch. So let me buy 3 Pokeballs. And then I know that someone will sell us a Magikarp. That Magikarp. Oh wait, no, I don't think I made static Pokemon random. I know I did that in my stream randomized Nuzlocke run that I'm doing with my friend every Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Come watch that. The Magikarp that I buy off the guy that we'll get to in this episode, possibly. Should get to him. We have 11 minutes left in the episode. That is a random Pokemon. So I'm just going to Thunderbolt this. Thunderbolt him again. I think I probably made it static in this game, but I'm not positive. Plus, it's only $500 for basically a guaranteed Gyarados, and Gyarados is a Pokemon that I think would be very worth it. However, well, actually, the moveset on it will be randomized. It is a random Pokemon moveset that I should have on it. So that should work fine. I better take a rest. Grown. A tunnel from Cerulean takes a lot out of you. Okay, so if we go head on up. Into this lady, tripped over a rocky Pokemon Geodude. So if we go in here, there should be a man in here that sells us a Magikarp. Small Magikarp for just $500. I will take that. I got a Weeping Bell. Sure. Name it Weedfly. Because I have Fly Weed, I need to have Weed Fly. And so I have Fly Weed and Weed Fly. Weed Fly is basically Fly Weed has Double Kick, Minimize, Growl, and Hyper Beam. Oh, that's a really bad moveset on this. Double Kick, Minimize, Growl, and Hyper Beam. I'm actually just going to put him away. I don't think he's worth it. He's not worth it. Pause it, Weed Fly. He's not worth it. He's not worth keeping and training. He's got two really, really crappy moves that I know I'm never going to get rid of because of my rules. And then he's got a move that may not always hit, even though it could be very powerful. It may not always hit, and especially in his status, it's usually not going to hit. And it's not going to do a ton of damage either. So it wasn't worth keeping him. So let's head into Mount Moon. So Mount Moon has some, decent Pokemon. It's not too bad. It's not going to be so horrible. It's got some trainers as well. So currently our first Pokemon that we go up against is a Grimer. Grimer is not bad. I'm going to Thunderbolt it. Since it's poison type, it should do 1 times amount of damage. Perfectly fine in this case. Oh, I tried reading the sign and immediately it's like, a Gengar? You mean to tell me we're going to go up against a Gengar? I'm a Boomerang. Since it hits twice. Oh, it auto hits twice. Oh, I didn't think ground was super effective against Gengar. Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, you're a trainer. Didn't realize that you were a trainer. So we know Gengar is in this area as well. So we know that this is not a bad area to be. She's a cute bone. Shouldn't be too bad. I guess if I use Boomerang, it's using the same move Cubone would know, and Cubone is probably a ground type Pokemon, so Thunderbolt's not going to be useful. So I'm actually going to switch Pokemon over into probably Flyweed, so I can use Confusion. He's using Mega Kick, which is a either fighting or normal type move. It is a normal type move. I'm going to use Confusion. I'm faster than him, and this should be super effective. It was a critical hit, not bad. Focus Energy is broken in first generation because it's supposed to double the amount of times that you get a critical hit. It actually divides it. So it doesn't work. Flyweed levels up to level 16, so this is very good. And we get to keep on going. So, before Zubat as a Bloodsucker, cool. I'm actually going to go to the left. I know there's a couple trainer fights to the left, and there's probably like a Pokeball. Trainer fights are always good since we can get additional XP that we wouldn't get otherwise. We can see just how broken these random trainers are, because this guy's a Machamp. I'm gonna switch Pokemon. I'm gonna switch into Flyweed. Since I believe Machamp is a fighting type, Psychic is sure to be good against fighting type. Oh, he knows Tri Attack. This might paralyze, burn, or freeze me. I did none of the three. I'm confused him since this should be super effective. It is super effective. It just did not take him down. I guess Tri Attack is his best attack against me right now. And I guess Tri Attack in first generation didn't have the status ailment effects that it does in the later generations. He's about to use an Eevee. And I'll switch back to Dragonair. I'll Thunderbolt it. Eevee's a normal type Pokemon. I don't have any fighting moves on any of my people. Oh, you're gonna Ice Beam me to death? That's a super effective move against me. Solid. It was pretty solid. Ooh. Look at that. My attack, defense, and speed are really jumping. Alright, so let's continue on. All the items aren't the same. I didn't randomize the items, and I immediately go into a battle for that. Ooh, against Gengar. I level 9 Gengar. Ooh, if I Thunderbolt it, it's probably going to kill it. But I know that Bone Moraine kills it. Okay, it did not kill it. Soft Boiled. So it has a healing move. And I paralyzed it. And it uses Soft Boiled again. So it fully heals itself. I wonder if it's going to keep doing this. Oh, I got a critical hit. It's fully paralyzed, so that means I'm going to throw a Pokeball at it, see if I can catch it. So it's 1 paralyzed and 2 at low health. And I didn't catch it. And he uses Dizzy Punch. That's a good move. That's a good freaking move. Okay, I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna use 2 Pokeballs on it. If this doesn't catch it, that's it. I'm not gonna try again. Not gonna try again until I get a better set ball. It's not worth it. Most of the Pokemon that I want to pick up, I need to at least have a Great Ball. Pokeballs are not going to cut it against these bigger, stronger type Pokemon. Persian, you're a normal type Pokemon. I don't really want you for one, because you're almost never worth it. Since I have random moves on, it's not worth it even trying to go after you because you don't have Payday, which would be the only reason why I'd actually pick you up so I could have a money supply. TM12, okay. Actually, I'm gonna leave here so I can go heal up. Since I did take a couple big hits, a decent amount of damage, I should heal up. And I think since we're 28 minutes in, a couple of our last episodes, or at least the 2 last episodes, were a little bit over time. This actually seems like a great place to stop. So in this, we actually went to Route 3 and attacked all the trainers. We found that Route 3 is the place to be with a Charizard and a Mewtwo here, and a Tauros. Tauros is actually a pretty good Pokemon as well. Tauros seems to be the rare one since it only popped up once, and Charizard, Mewtwo, and Ekans all popped up multiple times. And then we went into Mount Moon to start it off, did a couple trainer battles in there, and seems as though Gengar is in there. But I'm not going to waste any more time trying to catch them because it's not worth it. The Pokeballs are just not going to cut it for us. So I'm going to wait and hold out until I get at least a Great Ball before I even try to come back and see if I can even try to catch them. So anyway, this is where we're going to end for today. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you like my content, I do stream every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and also now Saturday. On Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, I stream at 6:30 p.m. to about 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, and on Saturdays, I am streaming Pokemon Fire Red with my friend at 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on my channel, and he's streaming on his channel his point of view, where we go through Fire Red, have a randomized team. Every single rival fight, we fight against one another, and the winner decides one Pokemon from the loser's team that they have to get rid of for the rest of their playthrough. It is a randomized Nuzlocke game with the same rule set as this, except in that one, I can teach my Pokemon new moves. So if you like Pokemon, if you like watching Pokemon, hit up our stream on Saturday to watch that. All right. Thank you very much. See you guys.